Hey guys, it's your boy Joe back at it again, CodingPhase.com. In this video, we are going to be teaching you guys how you can make $500,000 plus a year with Shopify app development. So let's get started, all right? How to get paid as a Shopify developer and make over $50,000 monthly recurring revenue. Okay, what does that mean? It just means you're getting paid every single month this certain amount. Okay, how you can make it happen. And we're talking about over $500,000 just for you guys that don't know how to do no math. Okay, I'll do the calculations for you guys. Okay, I'll keep it simple. All right, now the pricing models that you have with Shopify, if you guys don't know, is you can do a usage, right? You can do free trials, and you can also do a flat fee. Now I'm going to show you guys an example of this type of applications that are charging this. Okay, so for example, this right here is a Facebook and Instagram auto post. All right, you basically connect to the API of Facebook, right? This is what this guys did. They connected to the API of Facebook, API Instagram, and they're able to do auto posts directly from Shopify. So it makes it real easy for a store owner to actually just post everywhere, you know, and they could do it directly from the Shopify platform. Now there's a free post, right? There's like, hey, you could do this for free. You get one daily post. Now, if you want to have all of the plans and up to 5 different campaigns, etc., you get the pro. This is $10 per month. Now, if you want to get unlimited features, pretty much everything that this service has to offer is $20 per month. Now, this right here, this is what we call a flat fee. Okay. Now, again, we also have usage. Now, for usage, you can look at this example here, which is when you do, for example, this is product reviews, photo reviews, etc., right? Basically, they have 100 monthly review requests or emails, 500 monthly request reviews, 1,500 monthly request reviews. And then from there, you have the situation, which is what we call the usage, where you could say, hey, you get this certain amount of reviews, which is 2,000 reviews requests per month, okay, at $100. But if you go anything above the 2,000 reviews, right, you're basically charging $100 per additional 2,000 emails. Okay, so pretty much that's how it is. All right, and over here also tells you, hey, the maximum that you're gonna pay unlimited emails when you reach $499. So once they get to $500 a month, that's it. That's the cap. They can't pay any more than that. Okay, so this is what we call usage, guys. All right, so like I said, there's also the path of free trials. And free trials is just pretty much you give something for free. You give like a, you know, an introduction to what the application is, and you give it for free. You just say, okay, cool. I'm going to take the hit. I'm going to pay for the hosting. I'm going to pay for whatever it is to make sure that the user gets to see this application and play around with it, right? Sometimes you might even see a situation where people will do a free trial for the first 7 days or the first 14 days or even a month. I've seen it too. Okay, so it's actually pretty cool that you can do that. All right, so these are the different pricing models. Now, you're probably super skeptical right now. You're like, wait, what the hell is this, Joe? Is this real? Is this legit? You know, is this possible? And to be honest with you, yeah, okay. We've seen it done by plenty of different developers from all over the world. I want to give you guys an example here. Shout out to Pretam and his partner, who also created Super Lemon. They currently right now are making about $30,000 per month. Okay, this is 30K monthly recurring revenue. You can go ahead, check out their article, how they basically got to this point in 14 months. Okay, so you can see how everything starts going up. They started at some point, okay, they wasn't making that much, but at some point they were able to make, you know, $1,800, $3,000. Some of you guys could be comfortable at $5,000 per month. That will get you to, you know, be independent and be able to make your own income. This is what happened to them. You know, they live in India, if I'm not mistaken, you know, and at $30,000 a month, like that's pretty good. You get what I'm saying? Like, and they're a team of 2. One is a marketing guy and another guy is the developer. So I'm pretty sure they probably just split it right down the middle and say, okay, one guy is gonna get, if they're getting 30,000, 115, another one's getting 15. That's not bad. In India, they got to bring you the golden hookah for that. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yo, bring me the golden hookah, man. It's done pre-tam out here. You get what I'm saying? But if you guys want to check out their application is called Super Lemon. I think this is a super smart application because it is very, to be honest, it's a simple idea, but it makes sense. Okay. Basically what they do is they connect to the APIs of WhatsApp with Shopify, and basically when people abandon carts, they're able to send messages to the person's WhatsApp number, so directly they could get that information like, hey man, you still got 3 different items in your cart. Hey, you want to come in? Hey, do you want to get a discount? I know you want it. You get what I'm saying? Like those type of messages, I've seen that happen a lot of times when I use WhatsApp within Shopify stores. But this is really great. You get what I'm saying? Like, and they did this within about like a year and a half. You get what I'm saying? Now think about it like this. You as a single developer, we're talking about, let's say you just want to make like 5,000 just to get started, right? Look how they basically have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 7. So around 7 months, they were over $5,500. Okay. So as a single developer, you look at this and you're like, oh, shoot, I could work on an application, invest my time, and then within a few months, I could get some income back. Okay. I could really make my money back from the time that I invested into this. Now, I want to go in and also give you guys some more information. And we're going to talk about, it's just a numbers game, because some of you guys might say, this is impossible. There's no way that you can do this. This is not real. This is going to be super hard. Guys, it's a numbers game. And I'm going to break it down to you guys. Okay. So your first goal is always going to be $5,000. That's what an indie hacker, an indie developer, whatever you want to call yourself, usually has as their first goal. How can I make $5,000 per month? Okay, because at $5,000 here in the United States, that's about $60,000. You can pay your rent, you could pay for your freaking car. It could be a small mortgage, right? It could be a small car loan, right? And be able to maintain yourself, pay for your food, and pay for everything that you need to pay to maintain yourself and continue coding and building things to generate income. So $5,000 is the ultimate goal when it first starts. Okay, so again, how can you get there? With one application, what you need to do is you want to get to 250 users. We're not talking about you need thousands and thousands of users. We're talking about 250 users. Okay, 250 users at $20. Okay, with one application, and let's say at $15, and I have these numbers because these are the most popular pricing numbers that you will find in most applications in Shopify is $20, $15, and $10. So for $15 is 333 users per month, and then with $10 is 500 users. Now, another way that you can also look at this is by think of this like the numbers game. Okay, so you say, okay, it could be a little bit difficult for somebody who might not know how to do marketing, who might not know how to promote their application, who is just a beginner. Okay, you might say, man, it's gonna be difficult to get 500 people to sign up. It's not that hard. But I could also break it down like this. If you have 5 applications and you only have 50 users from each 5 application, each one of them, right? You just need 50 users for them at $20. Same thing for 67 users at $15 and 100 users at $10. And this is on each app. Okay, so I want to point that out. Okay, now again, second goal, 15,000. Okay, now we're talking about a higher number. Once you get to anything above $10,000, okay, now you know it's just a numbers game. Now it's just about going in, taking care of the customers that you already have, and at the same time growing your customers within a couple of months. It could be 3 to 6 months, and then continue adding more customers into your service. Okay, because remember, these are recurring payments. This is just like a subscription to Netflix, right? People come in every single month. New people come in every single month. Some people leave, but some people stay because you take care of them. By you taking care of them, they stay around, and at the same time, you're also bringing in new customers. All right. So Exactly what I'm saying here is what happened with the guys at Super Lemon, and you can see from their chart how their income started growing within a few months. And just because, you know, they took care of their customers, and at the same time they started adding more people little by little every single month, you know, 50 users here, 100 users there, right? And just start stacking up. Okay, every single month you stack up more users, and next thing you know, a year later, you're making like $25,000. Now, like I said, this is just a numbers game. You see that the numbers go up, the more money that you want to make, the more users that you're going to need, you know, especially for $20, 750 users. Now, of course, if you have an application that can go and add extra features, you can still continue to go up. As you guys can see, this thing, you could charge whatever it is that you want to charge. Like you could charge $100 a month. You could charge $50 a month. I'm just giving you guys like an average. Okay, like there might be a user that will pay $10 a month, but then there's a pro user that says, you know what, I need more features, or I need more access to whatever application it is that you're building, right? Or maybe API calls, whatever it might be, and he's willing to pay $100 a month, okay, or maybe $500 a month. It all depends on what type of application you're building. Okay, so as you can see, the numbers, it just starts going up. It's the same thing, it's the same calculation. Okay, it's just the numbers go up. Same thing over here, which is the ultimate goal and why you actually came in here, how to get $500,000 and up as an independent developer. Okay, especially with Shopify development, right? So we're talking about one application needs 2,500 users at $20. One application needs 3,333 users at $15. One application needs 5,000 users at $10. Then from there, we're talking about, you know, which is my favorite, and I'm gonna tell you guys why. 5 applications at 500 users, each at $20. 667 users, each at $15, and 1,000 users at basically $10. Okay, that's pretty much it. Okay, so basically you have all of these. Each application is getting basically, you know, 500 users, 667 users, and 1,000 users each. Okay, now it might seem like it's out of this world, and you think like, damn, I'm gonna get 1,000 users on each application. You'll be surprised. We're not talking about getting to this number in 1 month. Okay, we're talking about getting to these numbers within a time period of a year, 2 years, 3 years. Okay, now to get to the 5,000 mark, you can get to this in a few months. Okay, to get to the $15,000 mark, this could be in a couple of months. Now to get to a $50,000 mark, we're talking about it could take you a year, 2 years or more. Okay, now of course, like I said, this is a numbers game. If you only have 5 applications, you need to have 500 users. But you can do the same calculation and say, you know what, within 3 years, I could go in and create 10 applications, 12 applications. So now you don't need to have 500 users on each application. You have 10 applications, and you probably only need like, what, like, you know, 100 users on each application to get to the number that you really want. You get what I'm saying? Or even less, like 50 users on one, 150 on another one, 200 on another one, 30 on another one. You get what I'm saying? Like, now this is how you start stacking up your bread. Okay, so then what do I recommend, right? This is my recommendation, right? This is my own basically plan on how I'm doing things as a Shopify developer, and is have one large application that can take you anything from, you know, 3 months to 6 months or even a year to build, and then create a whole bunch of microservices. Okay, something like Super Lemon, this is something that can take you 3 to 6 months to create, and then every single month you keep on adding new features and new things to it. But you can also go and create small applications like this. Like, you can build this once and you're good to go, because the point of this is just to post into Instagram. Same thing also over here. Like, let's say, for example, if you search TikTok, and you guys know TikTok is very popular right now, right? This right here, you know, they have basically an application which is a microservice to install a TikTok pixel code. Okay, this is just to basically take a JavaScript code and embed it within the store. Like, we're not talking about adding a whole bunch of features or adding a whole bunch of things. We're talking about like literally going into a theme, right? And say, hey, in here, load up this JavaScript, and that's it. That's it. People are charging for this. This is what I call a micro mini service, basically. Okay, it's something super simple that anybody can build, but the user that is the owner of a store in, within Shopify, they don't know how to do this. They don't know how to go in there and go into the code. And some people would rather just pay somebody to do this. So instead of them paying a developer, the developers already provided a solution to this problem. Okay, 99 cents. And like I told you guys, it's a numbers game. Okay, you can go ahead and create one application, just focus on that one application if it's solid. But a lot of times you might just need this little applications that are making $1 here, $3 over there, $10 over here, $100 over here, right? To really stack up your bread and get to the goals that you want. I'm going to show you guys this company, right? So Booster Apps. If we click in here, right, we can see they have a SEO optimizer, all-in-one SEO, okay? But if we click over here to the Booster app so we can see all of the applications that they have 11 applications in here, okay? Like, yeah, it says it's free, right? It tells you, hey, we got a couple of free things, but there's also a whole bunch of other ones that are paid, okay? Like you can see here, discount cross sales, okay? They're charging for this $20 per month, $30 per month, $44.99 per month. Okay, so at the end of the day, it's a numbers game. You want to get to the goals that you want to get to, right? But you have to understand that this is a numbers game. Okay, that's why I recommend when you are building this on your own, especially independently, right? Once you get some bread, you go in and you might say, you know what? Let me get a team. Let me go in and get a couple of developers that I know, and maybe I could hire them freelance, or, whatever you might want to do. Or maybe you might find a partner and say, hey, let's do this together, right? You can go ahead and start building a whole bunch of applications. But initially, all you really need is one large application, right? Which I don't recommend to start with. Always start with microservices so you could understand the process of building the applications, right? Dealing with customer service and just people sending you questions, right? At the same time, building a fan base, or not even a fan base, but a following of your applications. And what's cool about it is that you could also promote your own applications within your application. So you could create a microservice that costs 99 cents, okay? And then this large application that you've been building for the last 6 months, now that this thing is gonna cost $30, $40, right? The people that have signed up to your microservices, where they're paying $5, $10, whatever it might be, they already know what type of quality of your code you have and how you actually solve their problems. So now you can actually promote to them directly within your microservices. You might go in and say, hey guys, by the way, try our SEO optimizer, whatever, right? And we're giving you a 50% off on your first month, right? You could do something like that, right? And basically you could promote within your applications. Another thing that you can do, which is what this company is doing right here, like I said, what was the name of it? Booster Apps, right? They have a couple of free applications. Like you could literally create a couple of free applications that might not take you long, but you're using them as a way to promote to people. Like, look at this. This is abandoned cart recovery free. Okay, this is something that's simple, but they already have 1,500 people who left reviews. But that's not what they really want. They don't want the reviews. What they want is people to install their applications, use that simple application and say, I like what Booster Apps has. And you know what? We're going to also use their other services, the things that they have over here where they charging, $50 a month. You know what I'm saying? $44.99. Okay. It's a strategy. You got to think about it like this. It's a numbers game. It's basically you thinking outside of the box, solving the problem for people that don't know how to code, okay? And creating small services for them, all right? It's that simple. This is not something out of this world, okay? Now, what skills do you need? We can't sugarcoat this. You're going to need to be a front end and a back end guy, meaning full stack developer. You need to know the whole spectrum. All right. That's just how it is. Now, where can I learn this? This is the beauty of it, right? Y'all already know what I'm about to say, right? CodingPhase.com. Okay, kiddos. All right. You could go to CodingPhase.com, or you could go to wherever the hell you want to learn front end and back end development. But what's cool about this is that we have at CodingPhase.com Shopify theme and Shopify app development career paths, meaning that we have everything that you need to go in and literally learn all of the skills and everything that you need to do to build this type of applications. Now, I'm going to show you guys an application right here that we are actually building. This is the final project of the Shopify app development course. Okay. This right here is an application that we build with PHP Laravel, right? We also use React. We also use GraphQL. We also use MySQL. We also use React Router. We basically created a single page application that connects to a server as an external server, which is Laravel, and basically run our application through there, and basically everything is here and it's already set up, right? Like, I don't want to go too much into details to this project, but pretty much is a application that people can use to create short links for basically promoting their products and promoting their collections. Okay, so for example, right here, as you guys can see, we have a chart. This is telling you exactly what's going on in your store, how many clicks they're getting. November 18, we got 4,061 clicks. Okay, then from there you get to see a basically information about how many clicks they were and what were the sources, like Facebook, Instagram, right, Pinterest, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube. Like, this is a real application that we're building within this course. Okay, so not only are you going to learn everything about the Shopify platform, but you're also learning everything that has to do with creating applications. And what's cool about it is that you don't have to be a developer. You're probably wondering, like, oh, do I need to know all of this thing? It's like, nah, all of this is already provided for you. Okay, especially when you go to CodingPhase.com, you literally have access to the front-end developer, back-end developer, full-stack developer, right? So everything that you need to really be able to create this type of applications, it's already provided to you right here. Okay, you have everything that you need right here. You got HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery. I know some of you guys might be surprised, like, jQuery? Huh? Shruggy? Yeah, jQuery. Unfortunately, you know, good old Shopify has been built for a long time, right? And they actually use jQuery, so you need to know those things. Okay, you can't just go in there and be like, well, I don't know jQuery. I'm trying to build this thing. It's like, they kind of use jQuery throughout the whole website, so you want to learn it. Okay. Again, it's a super short course, but again, you have all of the things that you need. Every single thing, every single requirement is there for you. Okay, we're gonna show you guys how to deploy the application and auto scale it, meaning that you don't have to be a DevOps guy, you don't have to be an IT guy to really take care of your servers, right? So let's say, for example, you have an application and the application starts getting 20,000 users per day, you know, instantly, right? Or it goes viral, whatever it might be. Like, I'm going to show you guys how to auto scale it, how to set up a system that you don't have to worry about the servers. You don't have to worry about AWS. All you have to worry about is just literally how to create your application and what features you want to build on it. That's it. Okay. And at the same time, we also give you the things like Google Analytics, Facebook, Google Ads, right? So all of these things that I'm teaching you guys, not only can you make income for yourself, but then you can also make income for other people, meaning I could go work for somebody. Like, people pay top dollars for people that have this type of skill. Okay, you could look it up. Go to Indeed.com and search Shopify. Okay, there's a lot of people that's getting paid a lot of money to do this type of work, and it's a niche, you know, niche industry. You can't, like, this is not the same thing that everybody else is doing. This is exactly like something that's going to go to left field, right? But you're comfortable there because now you're in an industry where you can make income for yourself. And then not only that, you can also work for companies within that industry. Okay. So this is just the beginning, guys. All right. Now, like I said, guys, you know, this right here, you know, this is the goal, right? To get $50,000 per month. Now, how can you do this? by having the skills, learning the things that you need to learn, right? Going in and seeing how it's done, which is what I'm showing you in this whole career path. Okay, again, if you're not interested in this, it's fine. You know, at CodingPhase.com, we have everything that you need to learn how to code and become a front-end developer, back-end developer, full-stack developer, whatever route you might want to go. But this is a good skill to have in your pocket. Like, you never know when you want to say, you know what, wouldn't it be nice to make $3,000 extra a month? Okay, you're working as a full-stack developer somewhere, making, I don't know, $8,000, $10,000 a month, and you say, you know what, it'll be nice to get a $3,000 check every single month for an application that I built on my off time. You get what I'm saying? So definitely go check it out, guys. I'm going to leave a link in the description, right? And just go click it, right? Go click it, get your 50% off and take advantage. You know, this is something that you can really go in and learn this thing. Like, this is like super simple to do. Okay, once you understand the process. I understand this thing because I've been doing e-commerce for probably over 6 years. Okay, I have 9 years of experience, and out of those 9 years, 6 years of them were in companies that they sell products, and I understand exactly what they need and what's, you know, the things that they're looking for when it comes to tools like this and services. Okay, so that's what I'm teaching you guys at CodingPhase.com. So again, you can learn it from me. You can learn it from however the hell you want to learn it, right? What I can do is really save you the time when it comes to really creating applications and try to, you know, expedite your time to get to success as soon as possible. So that's what you're really paying for when you come to CodingPhase.com. So yeah, definitely go check it out. All right, guys. So I'm out of here, man. Hopefully you like this video and you're as excited as I am. I actually switched my whole business model to, you know, Shopify development. I should have done it years ago. But again, I was building all the courses, taking care of you guys and doing all the things that I've been doing here on YouTube, you know, but, you know, for the last year and a half, we've been switching all of our business strategies to go with Shopify theme development, to selling products on Shopify, and at the same time creating applications like this, because this is really where the money is at, guys. You know, this is what we call, you know, micro software as a service, right? Like, you're creating small applications within a third-party company, right? And then from there, you're making your bread. You know, this is what people dream about. All right, so let's get started, guys. Stop wasting time. Go in here. By the way, I believe if you're watching this might be like Black Friday around there, so definitely go click below, man. Get your 50% off. Again, if you're watching this inside the course, okay, let's get ready. I'm super excited. This is just for us to see, you know, how we're gonna break this down, how we're gonna get into this pricing models, and how we're gonna make this bread. Okay, so let's get it. All right, I'll see you guys later. Take care, guys. Peace.